Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood. My name is Sandy Coomer.
And I'm Bruce Jennings. We hope you'll enjoy the poems we'll be reading today, poems written by your friends and neighbors. Our first poem is We Come Undone by Kory Wells. Because we fail to measure twice, cut once. Because the floor beneath us threatens to give way, water drips, hardwood warps. Finish and shine wear thin. In the week before spring, 2 bluebirds dead in the yard. There's so much we can't explain. Machines level mountains. Corporations jack the costs. Bullets ricochet through vital strangers. We forget to listen, bring the tickets, check the ingredients, breathe. Before long, I veered from the curve of your innocent cheek because you're caught in the traffic jam of my heart, because the street names keep changing. Construction is delayed. We've only just realized the detour is the scenic route. And now in my throat, a lump persists. The ultrasound lights up unknowns. Someday, the widowmaker will cleave us, leave one of us lamenting arteries plaque, sweet gums deadwood. Let us never mind. Today we thrive. Today a warm hillside slopes to the lake. Today our blanket blooms showy and wild beneath budding oak. The moist soil thirsts and the constant geese call. Today we are that call, across the charged empyrean, all joy and ache and home.
I wrote the next poem, and it's called Collage. Remember how we used to sit in the sun and invite light into our skin, cooled by a west wind teasing the beech trees? You would say something sharp about politics, about global warming or corporate greed, about how God would hate the religion we name to excuse our wars. And I would think about your voice as it rides the dips and ridges of your convictions, and the way you pause, let the word weight rise as high as it can before gravity loops it, pulls it down with your solemn nod. Once we walked through the woods near the lake, and you named the turtles and ducks their proper names, red-eared slider, lesser scalp, as if to speak of them less formally would somehow take from them their earned status, their justified honor. I told you how I make birds with torn paper, glue each strip down on canvas, irregular and amorphous, until the shape of the bird pushes out from within the layers. And you nodded, as if it was a royal thing I did, creating from the leftovers, the rubble, like we all do every day when we wake. Today I sit on the floor, and the morning sun presses warmth like a quilt across my legs. I read your poems again, lifting them off the page with your remembered voice. And again, I'm struck with how beauty is sometimes unbearable, how certain words tear the breath from me, and others sew the wounds, each piece of me reclaimed in the silence.
Juxtaposed by Brittanie Maccarone. We have stolen more than our share and have created spaces with unnatural juxtaposition. We watch turtles rest on a log while we fish on a man-made pier. The carrion bird on the shore, unfazed by the constant traffic behind it. Brake lights shine red to avoid a deer crossing the road with nowhere else to go, or to help a turtle in the road that has already lost its battle with a vehicle. Vacationers gaze out of the window of a rented beach house and find the first inhabitants, wild horses, eating the remnants of last night's dinner out of the trash.
Balloons by VeerajaR. Why do we dig deep right under our feet to fuel our modernization? We who call ourselves the developed countries, we tip our hat to the fool who sits on a branch and chops the tree down. We prick the balloons and dream big.
The next poem is one that I wrote, entitled Rainbow. I came upon a promise, double-arced, suturing the world with wild wonder. Such promises are hard to find, and harder still to see, shy like martins, rare as redbirds in the snow. They drop out of sight behind questions posed, why, how, and answers proffered. The shade was thick where I walked in the stand of trees, and it was a clearing that made me look up. Upon analysis beneath the leaves, I saw that I see a spectrum of color given birth through prism droplets, unraveling the braids, separating the bands, even when twins are born. Some days, no doubt, I do see the light as wet and broken, carrying beauty across the sky with tamed wonder. But not today.
I wrote the next poem, and the title is Color Wheel. Some see blue, veins of turquoise in quartz, clouds building storms above the valley. Some see the freeze of winter, the pale splinters in ice-covered fields, silver letters on a crisp white page. Some see rage, a fierce, hot, red, boiling current of a fluid pain, rain against the neon exit sign. Some see a shallow grave, some a phoenix, some a live coal. Some see the green in everything, the uncurled seedling sharing damp secrets in the undershadows, the pass of fern between the pines. Some see lines and some paths and grass, flung memories of home, deep forest moss and stone. Some see yellow and call it gold, the round head of sunflower and call it joy, slow fading day, a wish that waits. Some call that faith. Thank you for watching Poets from the Neighborhood. We hope you'll join us again soon.